drilled a hole into a large house inside the ruins of Bofford. The house then collapsed into a giant pit. Let's say it sunk into the foundation, where it was sunk all the way to bedrock. You explored the ruins a bit and were able to find the location of your gear, or at least the bits of it that weren't destroyed by dropping a house on it. Though before you could fish your gear out by, spending hours and hours to pull it out of the rubble, you found a secret passage hidden by an illusion leading off somewhere. And you guys encountered a trio of drow inquisitors who had taken shelter in a house nearby when they used your fight with the mind flayers as a distraction. You were able to make peaceful contact with these inquisitors, Sephanine, Caleral, and Imral. And though you decided not to assist them in their mission to find a rogue drow arachnomancer, we find you guys standing on the edge of this pit, a ruined house in front of you.
Can we find another municipal building to drop on somebody's head? Because that would be fun. I guess we don't have the siege engineer, so it would be a lot slower.
Okay, let's see. What don't we have? We don't have druid. Actually, no. What would we do? We have a person that can kill the shit out of things. A person with great utility. A guy that can shoot the shit out of things, and a guy with some basic sorcery.
Maybe we should start hiking over to a place where we can get you your magic powers back.
You know,
Or you could just
Yeah,
sell
didn't
your
the god
soul
or something
for
come
a
take
hell
him from
cycle
him?
and some new powers.
There is a site in the jungle under the Labyrinth of Nightmares. That's out in the jungle, right? To the east of us. Based on the information I found on that prophecy, Cobalt Temple.
I remember it listing the existence of a labyrinth of nightmares. I was not sure you would know where it is.
Oh. Shit, we gotta figure out where the Labyrinth of Nightmares is.
You should play 20 questions with that guy.
What guy? You don't know nothing.
Okay. Well, tell you what, you tell me which way to march, and I'll march that direction. Till then, I'm gonna look around in my bag to see if there is any remaining jerky in the bottom. And then when I don't find any, I'm going to be disappointed. I'm going to spend at least 20 minutes doing that, though.
The map would open. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Let's go north to the jungle.
The moment you say north, Mina starts going north.
I fall in behind me.
I would just like to say, guys, the last time you let me choose where we go, we went to Olive Garden.
What's an
Um,
what's an olive?
What's an Olive Garden?
I mean, I know what an olive is, and I know what a garden is. I don't think has Mina ever been inside of a garden with olives growing there? I don't know. I
Was
don't
she a
know.
mercenary back in the old country?
She came over with her father when she was very young. So she's lived in Port Humor since she was, I don't know, 7 or 8 or something.
Then you've probably
She's been doing odd.
heard of, but never seen a olive tree in real life.
Okay. So they're not a stable crop here.
No, this is a temperate zone. You wouldn't like a fairly cold
Yeah.
temperate zone. You wouldn't
That's-
find it here.
So where are we gonna find olives? Shouldn't we be going south for olives?
just go north with me. Follow me north to the mountains and the jungle.
So are you leaving the city and then going north, or are you just going to go north through the city and then keep going?
Oh, fuck the city. No, we're gonna walk out of the city and then go north.
Gilbert did not give me any such instructions before we started, so Mina would have started going north. If she is corrected, she'll go around the other way, but
Yeah.
she
I'm just
immediately
following
went
you.
north as soon as she was told to go north.
I do believe I did issue a correction by saying, "Oh no, fuck that. We're leaving the city, then going."
Okay. I guess the question is, does Mina get attacked before she hears the correction?
No.
Okay.
All right, so you guys leave the city. You aren't molested in any way on your way out, and you start walking through the burnt woods and start making your way north. Now, are you gonna hug the chasm? Because the chasm starts to kind of head northeast-ish. You know what I'm saying?
Gilbert, you're in charge. I don't know if you understand that.
Could you repeat that? I'm sorry.
So the chasm, as you go north, starts to hook to the northeast, well before you're going to get to any type of jungle. Are you just following the chasm as you guys march, or are you taking a different route?
Oh, fuck it. Yeah, let's follow the chasm. More or less. Nah, actually, no.
Mina will march at least 30 feet away from the
I-
edge of the castle.
I would like to use the power of the survival check to navigate us overland away from the edge.
Okay,
Follow.
so let me do this then. 'Cause you have a general idea of the terrain you're in. Where is select? Gosh, I'll just make a screenshot. Fuck it. So this is like the general terrain of the area you're in. You're in that city on the edge of the abyss.
Ooh, this is nice and detailed.
Well, it looks
Um,
like we probably want to not travel. Um, I mean, we can't avoid the mountain on this side
I
unless we
say let's
cross over.
follow the river.
Okay. You start following the river. Okay, and you start traveling marching through the woods, through dense forest.
We're off the river, the wonderful.
Are you going to follow this all the way to Lake Sletch?
Yep.
That sounds
Okay.
lovely.
So,
My plan here is to quite literally follow the entire length of the river
okay.
until we get to that mountain range.
So we're going to bear north at Lake Sletch and follow the river north into the mountains.
Yeah, except we're never gonna not be next to the shore.
So you're just following this river.
Yeah.
That's good. That makes navigation for you very easy. So 7 days pass as you march through the woods. During these 7 days, you encounter normal, like, woodland type creature type things. Wolves, the occasional.
I hit it with my sword.
Yeah, I mean, nothing that we really have to worry about. You guys are level 15. Unless I throw literally hundreds of wolves at you and bury you in them, they are not a threat to you.
12 dire manticores and their offspring burst from the tree line.
Is anyone proficient? Does anyone know how to cook? Who here can make jerky? I would like wolf jerky, thank you.
Well, whoever's trying to make wolf jerky can make a quick survival check to see how good of a preparation of wolf jerky you get.
Oh, if no one's going to help Mina, Mina will make her own.
I'll do
survival
it.
check.
I'll do it. I'll make.
Okay, great. I like that.
All right, yeah, you got some like real tasty, like expertly prepared wolf jerky. And there's like 3 good wolves here. So you have like months of jerky out of this, like maybe a month and a half worth of jerky if you convert all of it to.
Neat.
Yeah, and as you follow this slow-moving lake or slow-moving river, you come to a clearing, and you can see stretching out before you a nice placid lake.
You say placid. I've seen that movie. I would like to stay at least 60 feet away from the water.
Okay. You begin to hear from the woods. No.
Fuck that shit.
No. However, to the south of the lake, you see half of an outer wall of this tower rising above the treetops. And at the base of this wall, a ruined castle lays abandoned to the vines and brush of the forest around you.
Did I just hear we got a free castle?
That's what I heard.
Yeah, I think we have a new home.
Neat.
Is there a for sale sign or a foreclosed sign in front of this castle?
No, the castle looks to be in pretty bad shape. The walls are crumbling. The keep has obviously been smashed. Whoever was owning this castle at one point probably had a campaign came through and just wrecked its shit.
How recent does the damage look?
Long time ago. There are vines creeping up the side of the keep, things like that. You don't see a lot of wood left. It's mostly just the stone.
I'm gonna
Damn.
start swimming across the river. Or if it's shallow enough, just walking.
What, to get to the castle?
Yeah,
Okay.
You have a griffin.
I do have a griffin, but Mina doesn't seem to like the river, so I'm gonna leave the griffin for Mina if she wants to join me.
I mean, we'll cross.
I mean, you don't have to swim to get to it. You could just, walk over by the shore to it. You guys
If you
had
go
been on the
north.
south side of the river this whole time.
Yeah, we're not. I'm not gonna cross the river if I don't need to, for sure.
Yeah. I'd like to not cross the river to get to it.
Okay, yeah. So you got this. You can walk up to it. You can see at the front gates of this castle have long since been destroyed. As you're kind of walking through the gatehouse into the first courtyard, there's like the ground feels weird. And when you look down, you can see that there is an old, rusted portcullis that looks to have been laid out on the ground, and has since like rusted and sunken into the dirt. Grass has grown over it, but it does leave like a distinct square, like checkerboard type effect in the ground as you walk across into there.
Neat.
Hmm.
Knock,
If we
knock,
prop
anyone
this up,
home?
could we prop? Is there enough of a gate left that we could prop this up like across the gate, like the threshold?
I mean, it looks like they just battered the portcullis down.
I'll be right back. Try not to die.
Yeah, but could we like? Would it feasibly be possible to prop the thing up and have enough gate left to hold it up as like a like a barrier? So in order for something to come in, it would have to knock it down.
Yes, there
hopefully
does
be
appear
noisy.
to be enough of it that you could set it up as a makeshift barrier.
I think we should do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so as you kind of bend down, you get dirt and grass out of the way and start trying to lift up this rusted iron portcullis. Why don't you give me a strength check? Athletics.
All right.
Wow, if only we had people who were good at strength things.
Well, unfortunately,
Yeah.
you do have one, and you're able to kind of set it like into some niches, like small thin niches on either side of the gatehouse as you walked through it to kind of like hold it up in place. It won't take much to knock it down. Good swift hit from like a battering ram or something will very easily collapse it again, but it will definitely make a racket doing so.
Yeah, that's the only idea. All right. Now that our avenue of escape is closed, we can proceed.
Okay,
I
yeah.
thought I was the avenue of escape.
Fair enough.
Am I closed?
In this courtyard,
That's a deep question.
Straight in before you can see some square stone outlines, like the foundations of buildings that have long since collapsed or been destroyed. And really the only structure still standing at all is the crumbling vine-covered keep at the center of this courtyard.
So, how big's the keep look? And how tall is it?
The keep looks to be about 1.5 stories tall. It looks like it might have been taller at one point, but like the top of the keep is ragged, like it's been just like it got hit with something knocked over, or like collapsed from, say, a trebuchet hitting it.
Fair enough.
There is a very large, prominent, like double door. It looks to be made out of wood and banded with copper. You can tell it's copper because it has like that distinct bright green patina all on the banding. But they do appear to be closed.
Should we knock on the door? Should I batter the door down? Should we fly over and just go in through the roof, which is probably not a roof anymore?
I got this.
Oh.
Plus, if you could get me on top of that place, that would be awesome. I could shoot down through there. That would be great.
I got this. Knock, knock, I'm coming in. And I'm just going to try and push the door open.
All right, you push on the door. Can you give me a strength athletics check as you push on the door? Because you are resisting.
that is not what we agreed to, is it?
We didn't agree against it.
So you're pushing on this door, and they're not kind of opening. Then you guys hear a kind of like a crunching sound as the doors swing open. An ancient wooden like bar had been put across the back of the door, and you can see wooden flinders on the ground from where Nala had just kind of broken it.
Oh, whoops.
Did you break
Okay.
our castle, boss?
I'll fix it. Besides, this castle's already broken.
Okay, we need to work on communication skills because I said I needed to get up high, and so
I'll tell you what.
I mean,
We'll just
could-
get you up high. We'll get you up high. You want to use the griffin? Because I'll climb up there and lower a rope if that's what you need. But we have a griffin, right?
well, it's a mute point now. The door's open, so
Yeah, but maybe you don't want to be in there. Maybe you want to be on the roof. That could
I mean,
be a thing.
I would say I communicated effectively. I told people I was coming in, and now I'm in, and I'm just going to step through the doorway.
As long as you sign the paychecks, I don't care how we do.
Oh, having mercenaries makes things easier. Gilbert, why didn't we do this sooner?
Well, we had a lot of people with what you call principles.
Says the lawful good paladin.
Maybe you can have a piece of jerky.
Yes, says the lawful good paladin. I am lawful good. It says so on my name tag.
Well, I mean, you started out lawful good.
Gilbert, you
I'm
do that
lawful.
thing where you start talking like you need a hug. Do you need a hug?
No.
Alright, well, let me know if you need a hug. I'm really good at them. I'm just going to keep looking around through the castle.
Okay.
Sort of keeping an eye out for traps, but not really putting much effort into it.
All right.
Yeah, we'll follow Nala in.
Okay. Yeah, so inside the ruined keep, among the rubble and the tree branches sticking through the odd crack in the wall, there is a large central area in this floor. This area is carved with a circular relief. Not of any particular image, but rather it appears to be almost some kind of writing, and is surrounded at three sides by alabaster pillars, corresponding to the northeast, northwest, and the southeast. A pile of alabaster rubble sits in the fourth place to the southwest. Sitting across the room, among a ravaged ambulatory, sits a marble altar, and from the entrance you can see kind of glinting in the light two silvery candlesticks on its top.
Can I read the writing in the circle thing?
Well, let's see, what language do you know? Abyssal,
Common,
Draconic?
Abyssal, Draconic, Terran.
No, this is not a language you know. Here is what the floor looks like, though.
I'm going
Boss, that's
to.
spooky.
I'm going to cast Comprehend Languages.
Okay.
Should we really be fucking with this stuff?
Probably not.
If it's a really, really big drawing that says I prepared explosive runes, we're gonna have a bad time.
No,
How
that's
do we know
fine.
that's not what it says?
We're
We
about to
don't.
find
That's what
out.
I'm figuring out.
Okay, well, I'm gonna step back then.
It says I prepared explosive castles this morning.
So you begin to read it, and it simply says across the round of it, the Great Seal of the Fortress of the Crushing Wave. And as you finish reading it, you begin to notice that it's now raining outside, and there's a flash and lightning. It appears a thunderstorm has come upon you.
Does this sound like something that has any historical or religious significance?
Make a let's. This could be history or religion.
I'm better with history.
Okay,
Let's throw Bardic at that. Just why not?
sure.
I need an R there.
Because more numbers are better.
36.
36. All right. So you know that the crushing wave was an ancient cult that worshipped the All Hydra, a large water elemental with almost which they claimed had a direct connection to and control over large swaths of the entire elemental plane of water. For reasons unknown, about 120 years ago, the cult suddenly dropped off the historical record. Their base was never found, nor at least it wasn't listed in any of the books or scrolls you've ever read. They simply ceased to exist as a regional force.
And this is their fortress, or a fortress of theirs?
No, this is our fortress.
Correct.
I mean, this is like their like Great Seal, so very well could be.
Hey, boss,
Okay.
you want me to desecrate their Great Seal?
Let's hold off on that for now. This All Hydra, is it like super evil, super dangerous?
You don't know. You know that they worshipped it, that it was like an elemental that they claimed existed and that they worshipped, but this was well over 100 years ago that this cult was destroyed.
No signs of recent living, like food, water stores.
Make an
Not missing.
investigation check.
Investigation. I'll throw Bardic at that too. And I'll luck it. There we go. 35.
Lightning flashes.
Oh shit.
And in the glare caused by the lightning, you see that there are a set of very faint footprints in the dust heading around the seal and towards the altar.
I'll follow the footprints to the altar.
Okay. So yeah, you get to it, and it looks to be a plain marble altar. And on top of it, kind of sitting there are two silvery candlesticks. And as you get closer, you can easily tell that that's not because it's there's. I say silvery because the light didn't quite glance off of them right, and you realize that's because they're actually platinum candlesticks, not silver.
I like money.
What?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of cash too.
Hold on, don't get too excited yet.
You're talking about a big payday here. I mean,
Let's see, what can I do? I'm going to cast Detect Magic.
How much stone does that go through? How much stone does that go through?
1 foot of stone.
Okay. So the seal is magical. The candlesticks are magical, and there appears to be a wire running from the bottom middle. You can sense like this magic little thin wire of magic running down through the altar and into the floor, where there is kind of like a larger cylindrical shaped object of magic embedded about 6 inches into the stone beneath the altar.
Can I identify a school of magic for all of these?
The magic on the candlesticks, the wire, and that cylinder have all the same like aura to them of evocation. The seal is bound in illusion magic.
So candlesticks, the wire, and the cylinder were all evocation.
Yes.
I'm going to touch one of the candlesticks.
It zaps you for 7 lightning damage. There's like a jolt as you touch it.
I don't like that. I feel like you've been disrespected in your own castle, and I don't approve of that.
Don't worry about it. What about the wire? I'm gonna touch that.
Well, it's embedded inside the marble altar. Like if you think of a candlestick, it has a wide flared base. Then out from the bottom of the middle of that base into the altar, you can sense the presence of like this thin line of magic.
Should I fabricate this altar into something else?
Bolanish.
Just fabricate the stone that's in the way out of the way,
Actually,
so we can see what's happening.
if the symbol's illusion magic, what if we just tried dispelling it?
Uh,
Yeah, but then
I
we
mean,
won't see what it does.
Fair enough.
Maybe we
Uh,
want to see what this awful evil seal does.
I do want to go over and identify the seal just to see what kind of illusion it is.
So you're gonna just cast Identify on it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you spend 10 minutes, you do the Identify ritual. It's a major image.
Neat.
Just apparently cast at high enough level that it was permanent.
Is there anything behind the illusion?
Well, since you know about it, you could probably just poke it and make it transparent. Yes. Underneath the illusion, which apparently is just like a thin, like, layer of illusion, there is a hole going down about 40 feet. and about 2 feet beneath like the floor, it goes from like masonry blocks to natural stone. And this goes all the way down about, like I said, about 40 feet, and ends in what appears to be like water coming out of the ground, like a spring, with a tunnel at the bottom leading out to the northwest and out of sight. A like thin layer of water is like visible in that tunnel. Like the floor looks to be covered in water as coming out of the spring, flowing through this to this tunnel.
Does anyone know if this place is desecrated or consecrated or something?
I don't care too much about religion, so I wouldn't know. Ain't you kind of a holy dude? Ain't you like a paladin kind of guy? Can't you tell if it's been ground's been desecrated, right? I mean, that's what you paladins do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
This is correct.
I can do that. Would that help? Would you like me to do that?
I
If
would
you don't
like
mind.
for you to do that.
All right, sure thing. Whatever you say, boss.
You
Yeah.
know, there's something screwy about that paladin, but his check's still clear, so I don't care.
Paladins are weird. They just do stuff sometimes. It's
Yeah,
fine.
he's just being high and mighty because he's got hired help. That's fine.
Not the first time.
Yeah,
I
So-
have people for that.
yeah. So Mina will go ahead and use her divine sense for the first time in the entire campaign. To
Okay.
check for consecration or desecration and stuff.
Indeed. So, let's see, 60 feet. There is no celestial, fiends, or undeads, nor is this place consecrated or desecrated.
Okay, I tell him, well, good news, bad news. There's no celestials, fiends, or undead that I can detect. So, I don't know if you were hoping for a fight. That's a bummer. Otherwise, I guess it's good. And it doesn't seem like this area is consecrated or desecrated.
Okay. Well, in that case, probably wouldn't be terrible for my health if I fabricate this altar into something else so I can see what the cylinders are, right?
Do you point out to the rest of the party that there's a hole in the floor that we can't see?
Yeah, I will.
I mean, would Nala do that?
Yeah, she probably wouldn't think of it right away, but she would tell people that there's a hole eventually in the next minute or two. She's probably also not the most subtle at looking down into the floor.
Ready my crossbow.
Eat. Mina's gonna stand near the wall, out of the way, while
Yeah, definitely back
Nala
up.
does whatever the heck she's doing.
I'm gonna definitely back up into a corner so I can get clear vision of the entire room.
I assume
know,
it's a
one of them.
round keep. I don't know why the seal is round. I assumed it was round, but I don't.
Yes,
Oh,
the keep is round.
Oh well, shit. Then I can't go to a corner. I'm just gonna back against the wall, I guess. Then
I can
Okay.
make
in
a
a
corner
window.
for you.
And no, we don't want to make a corner. This is our castle. We want to keep it as good on the outside as we can. We can change the inside, but let's try to keep the bones intact.
Lightning
Mina will-
flashes.
Mina will stand in the way so War has some kind of cover.
Okay.
Oh, that'll work.
Alright, I will fabricate the altar into a more manageable pile of whatever it is. I think it was marble.
Yes. Are you also trying to fabricate the floor too? Because the cylinder is beneath the floor underneath the altar.
Yeah, I want to get the cylinders to be accessible.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. What are you making with this?
Just a more manageable chunk of stones somewhere else.
Okay. So you make like 1 foot cube stones and just stack them up.
Perfect.
All right. Yeah, you do that. The marble sort of just flows, and the stone underneath the marble joins it. It kind of forms these cubes off to the side. The candlesticks drop. Apparently, there was like a thin copper wire running down to the cylinder, which appears to be made out of a combination of wood, glass, and copper. It all falls down with a kind of a dull metallic ka-thunk as the heavy platinum candlesticks fall to the ground. Also, coming out of the middle of a compartment inside the altar, 3 ancient-looking tubes, like scroll tubes, fall down and land near the cylinder. You can see from here that they appear to be made out of copper with gold leaf on the caps.
Ooh.
Intriguing.
If nothing terrible happens, I'll pick them up one by one. Go a little bit out of detonation range of most spells and pop it open and see what it is.
Okay, so yeah, you open up the first one. It appears to have been lined with a dull gray metal, and inside there is a scroll.
Ooh. Can't
Uh,
read what it
It's
says.
in a lead line tube.
Yeah, they have thin sheets of lead inside of them.
Scroll of Nuke.
All right, and do you read the scroll?
I'll identify it first just to make sure there's no magic traps.
Okay.
The fat boy summon.
You cast Identify. Identify tells you this is a scroll of freedom of movement.
Ooh, that's not a bad spell.
Alright, I'll open it, make sure nothing terrible happens so that if we're in worse shape when we need it, we'll be fine.
No, you open it up. It looks to be a fairly standard spell scroll.
Okay, wonderful. I will put it back in its case and return it to the party and let them know what it is, and then repeat the process with the other.
All right, you go through the other two. One is a scroll of Globe of Invulnerability. The other is a second scroll of Freedom of Movement.
Cool.
That sounds very useful. Did the cylinders and wires get exposed by moving the altar?
Yes.
I'd like to touch them.
Okay, so you, like, are you grabbing the cylinder? Are you grabbing one of the wires? What?
I'll grab one of the wires first.
You grab the wire and get a jolt. Does 7 lightning damage to you.
Oh, piss. These are just live cables, aren't they?
They're bare copper wire.
The cylinder's just a 9-volt battery or something. I'm gonna touch the cylinder now.
Okay, so the cylinder has bands of wood that appear to surround a glass, like, cylinder, and inside you can see what appears to be copper. What part of this are you touching?
I'm gonna touch the wood.
Okay, yeah, you touch the wood. The cylinder feels a little warm to the touch, but otherwise, nothing happens.
So the copper wires coming out of the thing,
Out the sides, yeah, like out one side and out the
out,
other, and then bands of
out
wood around the
opposite
outside.
sides.
Yes, out opposite
That's
sides.
unfortunate. Because if it was both of them out one side, you could have feasibly removed the cables, removed the wire, and then put the battery to your tongue, and everyone would have got a laugh. That's unfortunate. I don't know. That's weird. That's weird voodoo. I don't like it.
I'm going to cast Identify.
You cast Identify on it. So, Identify comes back and tells you that this is a magical Leyden jar. And it contains about 100 d4s worth of lightning damage inside of it.
That sounds dangerous.
Yeah, but otherwise it will work like a battery.
We should feed that to a dragon. Not one
You
that
know,
breathes lightning, though.
I was thinking more or less the same thing. Do we have a wooden box that we can put these in?
No, anything I could have put it in was smashed when the building
Guys,
went down.
guys, we need to get a lot of gold and fabricate an ark to carry this in.
An
Ah,
arc.
Yeah, like a chest, a golden chest with lots of fun, like decorations on it, and we'll carry it with a couple of wooden poles.
Can I ask why?
For the memes?
These memes are a part of convention, aren't they? I like that. That's what I like about you, Mina. You're smart. You're always thinking. Great plan.
I'm just saying, you know, might be cool. It would be really good to set it in the middle of our camp. I think this is the greatest device known that we have ever found, and we should exploit it.
okay. We have trees around. We could fabricate a box from that.
That box would be unfitting. It would not be a suitable box.
We can pimp it out later.
If we made a wooden box and then wanted to line it with gold, how much gold would we need? Would we have enough coinage between all of us to maybe line a wooden box with gold?
Depends
Then
on
our
how
box
thick
would
of
be
the
a
gold
lot.
you want. How thick you want the gold to be. Because if you're talking about just like gilding the inside of the box with gold leaf, that's not actually all that expensive. It's expensive, but we're talking like maybe 20 gold pieces worth of work to do. If you're talking about getting like actual plate on the inside, that would be a bit more, a lot more actually.
Well, I think we might. What is the? Gold is conductive, yes. I don't. They have gold in processors. I don't know what the conductive properties of gold are.
It is conductive, yes.
So we can do gold box. So I think ideally, and I'm speaking out of character because Mina has no idea. What about wooden box, gold leaf inside, thin, like wires of copper or gold through the box, like riveted through the box to attach the inside to the outside. That way you can make the frame out of wood, but still get a current from the inside to the outside. And then the thinnest amount of gold you can apply to the outside without uh, it getting like really easily damaged. Maybe some kind of amalgam, maybe something to make it a little bit more durable. So some other metal and gold, and then we can carry it with wood, like that one.
I could probably manage that.
I'm just really imagining sitting this really shiny object outside of our magnificent mansion or outside of the tiny hut when everyone goes to take a rest, and then waking up in the morning and coming out to see somebody tried to steal it and exploded.
You know, I do want to give one of these to our artificer to see if they can mass produce it for us. Imagine the things we could do if we could get enough of these to arm Lieutenant Trebuchets with them.
So there's still 98 d4 of lightning damage in that thing. You took some damage, right?
96.
Oh, you took 4. Okay.
I touched the candle and the cable.
Okay.
True. I miscounted that. It's currently at 96.
Okay. Yeah, I want our own Ark of the Covenant because that will be funny. I wonder, you know what would be really cool? What if we had what if we made a carriage, all right, and the inner compartment was insulated, but the outside was all electrified, and we'd have to have some kind of method of getting the door open without getting electrocuted, and then we could have a death carriage, but it's electrified. So if anybody tries to get into our carriage while we're in it, they get electrocuted.
That sounds like something for me, the lieutenant, and the artificer to research how to do. But I do like that idea. We do have some repairs to make to this place, though.
Oh yeah. Well, there's woods, so we can probably like start reinforcing things with wood and patching the place up, and maybe
Yeah.
covering that hole.
Yeah, That might be a good idea. We still need some sort of crest or coat of arms.
You want me to go fell some trees?
I mean, if you're volunteering, sure.
Okay, so here's the
Oh.
thing though. I'm gonna look for trees, but ideally, you want dry lumber. But if I attack dry trees with this sword, we'll have a forest fire. So I don't know, man. I assume Fabricate's not gonna care if the lumber's wet. I'm overthinking it.
I mean, I have regular equipment. Do you just need like a regular magic sword or a regular axe or something?
That sounds gross. I'm gonna use this sword. I mean, I guess if you directly order me to use a different weapon, I'll use a different weapon. But
How about this? I'll fabricate a tree into logs, and then you can carry that so that we don't start forest fire on accident.
that's less fun, but I'll do that. Yeah.
You know, it is less fun, but it would be even less fun if we burn down the forest around our castle, um, and then we don't have anywhere to play.
Mina's just going to be very confused by that statement, but she's happy to help.
All right, I will start fabricating trees into logs.
In the middle of the thunderstorm.
Shit, right.
I mean, there's other stuff out there. I've got my weapon sheath, so I'm not a lightning rod. I don't care. Fabricate an umbrella. Or fabricate a series of awnings for us so we can walk through the woods.
Um, is there enough stone to start rebuilding the tower just lying around?
What stone?
What's the tower made out of?
The tower's made out of stone, but there weren't piles of ready to cart off stones laying around.
Assuming there is rubble, though, that could.
There is a
be
little bit of rubble, but
fabricated
not enough that you think you're. There is some rubble, yes, but it looks like whoever destroyed the place carted off the majority of the usable stone after they sacked it. Like if they
Makes
knocked
sense.
down a bunch of it, and like, this is actually really usable stone. Stone's expensive. They carted it off somewhere.
So they're not just destroying somebody else's property, they're also thieves.
To the victors go the spoils.
But those were my spoils. I don't care if I'm a century and a half late for them.
They should have waited. Ooh, Spectre's here. Spectre, we got a castle.
And it's totally not haunted by the century plus old ghosts of some cult.
We can hire an exorcist. It's okay.
We also found an ancient battery, and I was trying to talk Sleuth into fabricating an Ark of the Covenant for us.
That reminds me, I should pop see invisibility and see if there's actually ghosts here.
Yeah, you pop see invisibility, and there are no ghosts.
See
Oh, there's
anything,
ghosts
boss?
everywhere, run!
All right, Mina will start attacking the ghosts.
Mina?
Yep.
There's no ghosts. You got them all. Good job.
That's why I make the big money. And then Mina's going to put her weapon away and get some more jerky.
So,
So, do we want to have somebody go alone into that hole in the ground and see if there's some horrible thing down there?
Not it.
I know. Let's split up so we can cover more ground.
That's dumb and no.
That doesn't sound like a good idea, but if you say so, boss.
I'm gonna stick with the chick with the big sword.
You might not want to do that. I might be going down in that big pit in the ground.
Oh, it's either you or the guy in the in the heavy armor. One of you two has got to be my meat shield, because I need.
Will the griffin fit in that hole and be able to fly up and down?
Yes, the hole is like 15 feet in diameter.
Oof, that's a big hole. Shit.
Okay. I don't see a reason not to go down there. You want me to go down there with the griffin?
Yeah, let's all go down there. It'll be fun.
Yeah, I'll just. I mean, I can tie up a line, and if the griffin gets oofed, I'll just climb up. And if that doesn't work, I'll hit it with my sword. And if that doesn't work, I don't know.
We'll retrieve your body when you're dead.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Just right before you die, make sure you tie yourself off.
Just
so we can
whatever
pull the
you do, hold my jerky. I'll just leave it up here.
Okay.
I will wipe off a spot to make sure there's no dust, and there is somewhere clean for the jerky to go.
Okay.
I need a rope, and we gotta tie it to something that won't fall in, please.
How deep
And
is the
then-
hole? Can we look down in it?
Yeah, it's 30 feet deep. At the bottom, there appears to be like a natural stone spring. The worked stone of the floor, as I said, ends about 2 feet down, and from there, all the remaining, it's 40 feet deep. The remaining 38 feet down is natural stone. At the bottom, you can see kind of like some like cracked natural stone. Water's kind of coming up like it's a spring, and appears to be pooling and flowing out of a tunnel to the northwest.
Oh. All right. I tell you what. I'll cover the hole from up here. You'll go down in there. If it's clear, then we come down and follow you. Yes.
I'm not the boss. I'm just do whatever you guys.
I mean that sounds right. Well, don't it, boss?
Works for me.
Well, y'all two have to get on the same page, so we work for both of y'all. So you both have to.
Sure. Here, Gilbert, hold my rope. Actually, find somewhere to attach this to. Mina and I are going to go down and check it out.
Is there a place to attach a rope?
There are 3 like 1 foot diameter alabaster pillars around the outside of this hole.
That sounds like a good thing to tie a rope to. I'll tie a rope to that.
If this brings the roof down, I'm gonna be upset.
I mean, does it look like things been tied to these pillars before?
I mean, presumably it's holding up the building.
You'd think that, but they don't actually touch the ceiling.
I don't know about all that then.
Is there a ceiling?
Can Mina just go up to each of
Yes.
them and give them a nice, solid, like full
Thunk.
body weight push?
Yes.
Not like I'm trying to break it, but I'm trying to put my weight into it.
Yeah, they feel like they're fixed to the floor.
Okay. Mina would like to attempt to climb one of these pillars up to the top and shake around a little when she's up there.
Okay.
Just see if it falls down.
Sure.
I'll stick around the bottom in case Mina falls and to help push her up.
Okay. Yeah, let's say that's a athletics check to climb to the top. Yeah, you get to the top.
Mina is okay at that.
Yeah, Mina's okay. You get to the top, and it looks like there's like a square hole cut into the top of the pillar. Nothing's in it. It looks like it only goes about like a foot into the pillar down. It's about 6 by 6. And you kind of shake yourself on it, and it might be swaying a little bit, but not any appreciable amount.
Okay, just out of curiosity, is this like pillar made out of? Is it segmented? Like these are rounds that have like a set height, and then they might be. There's like a peg and a hole on each one, and that's the hole, and then the bottom's probably a peg. Is that like
Yeah,
reasonable?
that is a reasonable way to think about this.
Okay. So we could lift possibly one of these rounds off the top of this. Can Mina try to do that? That might be difficult given that she's holding on to the pillar.
Yes, that would be difficult. You'd basically be clamping onto it with your legs and then like pushing up while you're clamping to the lower round with your legs.
That's fine.
I
Mina
mean,
doesn't
it
mind trying.
should be doable. I would say this would call for another athletics check, but due to the difficulty, you're going to have disadvantage.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you can lift it up. It goes about 6 inches up before there's a old wooden peg in the middle, and when it gets free of that, it suddenly starts wobbling on you. I need you to make a strength save because it's no longer so. It's kind of like an edge, like a round on an edge.
Yep.
Oh, nat 1. Nice.
Yeah, an 11. So who said they were standing near the pillar?
Nala.
Now, there's this really heavy stone round now falling towards you. I need you to make a dex save.
It's the best play. The best laid plans of mice and men.
Yeah,
You survive.
You quickly step back. Thwomp. This alabaster round hits the ground, cracks into 1,000 pieces.
At about that time, Mina would like to say, "Look out below."
The pillar is now 1 foot shorter that you're on.
Does this look like what happened to the fourth pillar?
No. The fourth pillar looks like it was utterly destroyed by something.
Okay.
Does it look like Mina could, from up here on the top of the pillar, could she just make it into that hole? Would that be a hard jump?
No, it would not be a hard jump to jump from the top of the pillar out over the hole and then drop down. No, that's not a hard thing to do.
Okay. Mina's gonna just do that.
Okay.
She has slow fall, so.
I was about to say, do you have some way to arrest your fall? Otherwise, you're falling
I mean,
from
the ground will always arrest your fall. But yeah, she's gonna she use some magics.
Okay, yeah, you slow fall. You kind of land like a kind of just a push sound as you kind of, the water's not real deep. It's maybe a half-inch deep as it's flowing towards the northeast. When you look that way, out to the edge of your vision,
I'll start.
that's what it looks like, assuming you're off the map. The round area is off the map to the right there.
Yep.
And that's when you realize that the water has kind of taken shape around you as 4 shapes appear. You should roll initiative.
Can I'm gonna be shooting down, so I'm gonna roll 2.
Yeah, everyone should probably roll, because I'm pretty sure everyone except Mina has ranged capability.
Oh
There
shit!
appears to be 4 of these guys.
I do have ranged capability now that you mention it.
Oof.
Let's just get that out of the way now.
I'll go first.
I believe you might.
Yeah, you might just go first. Yes.
I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure Under can beat that roll.
My bard skill and like I have that sweeping attack from bard and from battlemaster, and I never remember which one is which, so I have to open up the book. So it's good that you're going first.
All right, War. You see the water kind of take shape in four figures surrounding Mina down there. What do you do?
Eh?
It's your turn. You see
Oh,
the four
that's
figures
right,
down there
yes.
around surrounding Mina. What do you do?
I'm blasting them. One of them. Wait, are they made of? I don't know what they are. I'm just gonna shoot. I'm gonna
They look
fire.
like this.
I bet I need magical weapons. How far are they from?
They are 40 feet down this hole.
All right. Instead of I'm gonna shoot one. It's non-magical though. Should I? Okay, I'm gonna have out of game question. Should I use my hand crossbow, which is magical, but does a D6, or should I use my heavy that's non-magical and does a D10?
Which one can actually reach
Follow,
the
follow
target?
your heart.
I mean, both of them can reach because I have minimum range for one is 30 and for the other one is 100, so I can reach, but maximum ranges are like 120 and
Yeah,
400. So
follow your heart.
plus I'll get sneak attack damage.
Be as swift as a coursing river.
Yeah, man. So give me a recommendation. I can't think tonight.
I recommend you take your turn.
Okay, fuck y'all then. All right, fine. I will shoot one. I will fire at him with my magical.
Okay. Well, roll to hit. Well then.
Huh.
I mean, that's not bad, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, that's critical. All right.
Neat.
Yeah, that just tears through him.
I killed one.
No, it's not dead. It just tore through him. It did some visible damage to him.
Okay, good. I'm gonna hit him again because since I have another shot,
Do the
actually I have
thing.
2 more shots. I'm just gonna take both my other shots.
Remember, violence is never the answer. Violence is the question. The answer is yes.
It's true.
I forgot I had advantage.
Why do you have advantage?
Because I go before the enemy did.
Ah, yeah, I forgot you're an assassin. Mm-hmm. Yes, those both hit. All right, another 2 bolts go careening through this water elemental.
Yay! Is it still alive?
It is still alive. Anything else from your war?
I'm deciding if I. Well, you know what? Hold on. Yeah, I did that wrong, but yeah. All right, I'm done.
Okay, Mina.
Okay. So, a few things here. I think we're gonna do things a little differently this time around. We're gonna just take a slightly different tack than usual. I think Mina is going to rage.
Okay.
And yeah, and then she's going to use this sword she's got and hit these guys. So what's the grouping like? Am I surrounded?
Yes.
Are they in melee with me?
Yes. They are.
Okay.
You are surrounded, 1 to each cardinal direction, 5 feet from you each way.
So I have 4 targets, all within 5 feet of me.
Yes.
Oh, that's lovely. Okay. So yeah. Okay. I'm gonna start making some attacks. For the moment, we'll make this first one reckless and see how it goes, and we'll make it a great weapon.
Are you targeting the one war shot or one of the other 3?
Yeah, I'll target that one first.
Okay.
Oh no, Mina, you're surrounded. Oh no, I don't have to walk to them.
Okay, so it's only a +6 for this. Yeah. So, okay.
Hit.
That's the first one. Okay. So 1d10 plus. Should I add the fire damage? Would it be
Yes.
easier if I don't? Okay. All right. All right. 1d10, 2d6 plus 16 plus I'm raging, so 2 more. Plus I'm going to go ahead and add a d8 from Bardic Inspiration. This d8 is part of a slashing flourish, so every other creature within 5 feet of me is also going to take this d8 damage.
Okay.
It's only 1, but they do take that damage.
Now, is this a magic sword you're using?
Yes.
Okay. Just checking.
It's a magic fiery sword.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, as you swing that around, you, the one that you and War have been wailing on is now visibly diminished, though still alive. The other 2 just take the damage.
Yeah, they don't probably seem very hurt with 1 damage, but that's okay. And yeah, and then I'm going to continue. I'm going to attack that same one again.
Okay.
Same thing. It is
Also
the same
a hit.
thing. Okay. Well, the damage roll is going to be the same. but instead of a slashing flourish, this time it is a sweeping attack, which will do the extra d8 to one of the other elementals, but not all of them.
Okay.
So that will deal 30 to that guy and then 3 to one of the adjacent guys.
Mm-hmm. It's still up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to action surge.
Okay.
Yeah, I decide I'm gonna kill another one next turn too. Tired of playing with these people.
Oh, Still
I'm
a hit.
gonna, yeah, I'm gonna target one of the fresh ones, just for the sake of
Okay.
just for the record.
Sure.
This is another slashing flourish. I will go ahead and make the tiny bit of damage from the 1d8 go back to the guy I've already bloodied.
Okay.
And let me make sure I mark off all of these.
So this
real
just
quick.
does damage to the one that's bloodied, in addition?
Well, the 1d8 will do the damage to this guy, and then another,
Okay.
additionally, will also do that same damage to the guy that's bloodied. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and do. I'm gonna go with like a 4th level smite.
Okay. I
I
actually
don't know
remember
if my
tonight.
smite's.
Let's see. I don't think a 4 on a d20 means your smite works. You still lose the spell
Okay, I
slots.
don't. Yeah, I'm gonna do the thing. All right. All right. Is that everything? I think that's everything, given that I don't have any smites. There you go. Really low rolls on the d8s.
Yeah.
All right. And what else? Oh, I have one more attack. Given that that one guy's not dead yet, let's give that a shot to see if we can finish him.
Okay. Hit.
And I am not going to use another flourish on this. So 29 damage.
It
I
is
should be
still up.
I should be re-rolling 1s and 2s on the d10s and on some of those other ones, but I don't care. That's fine.
All right.
And I used my bonus action already, so I don't get a pommel strike. So that will be it.
All right, yeah. So one super bloodied, one injured, and 2 others lightly scratched. Nala, it's your turn.
These guys seem kind of mean. I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers on the injured but not horribly super blooded one.
Okay. That's a whiz save.
Wisdom save, yeah.
He did not pass.
Strangely enough, he didn't. That is 9 psychic damage, and it uses its reaction to move away from me if it is able to.
Okay, yes. It will use its reaction and start to move down the tunnel away from Mina. Mina, it will provoke an attack of opportunity from you.
Yay! Okay, I don't have Reckless anymore, so I will not be attempting to make this any kind of crazy nonsense. Oh, who am I kidding? I don't mind missing. Great weapon attack. Hey!
Well, you crit him.
And I'm still raging. And there you go.
It is now bloodied.
And then I'm going to use my movement to start climbing down the rope, probably pretty slowly.
You know, you could just open your hands a
Okay.
little bit more and slide faster and catch yourself where you hit the
You
ground.
have what,
using
30
your
feet of
strength.
movement normally?
Yes.
All right, you can get 15 feet down the rope then.
All right. I'm a third of the way there.
Mhm.
I'll be there by the end of the combat, maybe.
Maybe.
How far down is it? 30 feet?
40.
40.
40 feet?
It's going to take the better part of 3 turns, and then that'll be it.
Okay. Well, these guys are going to do some things. Yep, the one that's barely been scratched is going to move to engulf you.
Neat.
You need to make a strength saving throw.
Okay, I have advantage on that because I'm raging.
Good.
Ho, 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 ho.
All right. Yeah, it is like in your space all around you, but it doesn't like grapple you. You're not drowning, nothing like that.
Neat.
The other 3, because the one comes back. The other one does come back from 30 feet away to you, if that does anything.
That would if I had a reaction left, because a polearm master, but I don't have a
Okay.
reaction left.
Okay. Then they are going to attempt to punch you
That's fair.
repeatedly.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still a free 40 damage.
Okay, I
What's your
think
AC?
most of those are hits. My AC is 18.
So everything but the 13
One
hits you.
miss. Yeah, one miss.
So 1,
That's a
2,
crit
3,
on one of 'em.
4.
Two.
Yep.
Two crits.
2 crits,
Nice.
yeah. Oof. Okay.
Holy shit!
They're focus firing me, so I'm not too upset about it. Yeah. This is literally what Mina was intended for.
All right, and they do a grand total of 91 bludgeoning damage to you.
Okay. Mina's pretty grumpy about that.
I would imagine so. But they're all done. They're just surrounding you. Gilbert.
Right, these guys are how far away?
They're 40 feet down the hole.
And how bad does Mina look?
I don't want to tell you the numbers,
Is she
but
bloody?
not good. She was bloodied somewhere midway into that like flurry of punches.
All right, so the elemental surrounding her, Gilbert, is like kind of like this like light red color because of the blood flowing off of her into the water elemental that has like engulfed her.
Yeah.
All right. Shit. And you said this is a 40-foot deep hole?
Yes.
Okay. So, oh. Okay, good. This has some nice range on it. I'm going to upcast Banishment to the 5th level and attempt to banish 2 of the elementals.
Which 2? There are 2 that are bloodied, 2 that are not.
I'm going to dispose of the ones that are not bloodied.
Okay. So the one engulfing Mina and one that punched her. These are charisma saves?
Yes, those are charisma saves. I'm dismissing them.
What's the DC?
The DC is 17. They both fail.
All right, poof! 2 of them are gone.
Just snap my fingers, they're gone.
But just remember, you have to concentrate on that spell to make that permanent if you want to keep them gone.
Oh, I know.
Okay. Anything else?
I'm gonna look down at the whole. Mina, do you think you can take the other two?
Mina's just gonna shrug, and bleed a lot.
All right. I shall conclude my turn.
Okay. Lieutenant.
What do I see?
Fireball!
Mina down the hole. Two bloodied water elementals right next to her, one on either side.
What's the range on it?
40 feet down.
Alright, gonna hit one of the water elementals with firebolt.
Okay. Left or right?
Let's go left.
Okay. Roll to hit. Hit. All right. Yeah, the firebolt goes right into the head-like shape of this elemental, and there's some steam as the water loses cohesion and falls to the ground. Only one remaining.
All right. All right.
Oh man, that's gonna be it for me.
All right, War.
Okay, I'm gonna kill the last one. Bonus action, Hunter's Mark, the spell, and then I'm going to shoot him.
Go ahead. Two hits.
Hang on, I'm looking to see what the spell damage is.
Yeah.
Can I get sneak attack?
Yeah, they're within 5 feet of an ally.
I think that's right.
What's your sneak attack dice?
2d6.
Okay, yeah, it looks right. All right, you hit him. It's still
Yeah.
standing.
Action surge. Do it again.
Only one hit that time.
I like the part where you didn't hit Mina.
All right. Well, it's still standing, but it's looking a little rough. Pretty rough.
Holy
actually.
fuck. I'm done. Damn.
Okay. Mina.
Okay. Yeah, Mina's not looking so hot, but she's going to bring her sword around and take some attacks at this guy recklessly. Great weapon master attack.
Okay. As you're wont to do.
Wah wah wah.
Hit.
And we. Wow. Okay. I was just for pure transparency about to add a superiority die to that, so I'm gonna use it.
Okay.
On the to hit, even though I don't need it. Just gonna
Okie
knock it off.
dokie. Sure.
Hey.
Also a hit.
All right, and here's the damages. That's the total.
All right, yeah, you hack into it, and you are now wet, and all you hear is the sound of that spring kind of burbling a little. The enemies are dead.
Okay. I would like to use my bonus action to bleed.
Bleeding is a free action.
Okay, I will use my free action to bleed, and then I will use my bonus action to use my second wind.
Okay.
That's helpful. That nearly doubled my current HP. Okay. That was fun. Wait patiently on Nala to climb down the rope.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry, Mina. I didn't get my medical license revoked for nothing. That looks bad.
I've had worse.
You got a little bit of body on your blood.
That'll be fine. Did you bring my jerky down?
I'm going to tell my griffin to bring the jerky down and not eat it.
Sure.
I'm gonna ride the griffin down.
Neat.
That way we can all be down there at the bottom.
I have to tell you, Mina is still pretty effective with no smites.
Mm-hmm.
So I can get you a nap if you have 10 minutes, or I can burn a lot of magic to heal you.
I can heal.
I mean, I can ritual cast a tiny hut, and then I guess I can have a nap.
I can cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
I know Cure Wounds, but I never prepare it because Mina only has 3 spells she can prepare as a paladin.
Paladin spells.
Spell slots? Oh, you mean smite juice? Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I mean, if we take a short rest, we can get our whatchamacallit.
So Mina is going to regale all of you with a story about that time she asked Tempest for a favor earlier today, and then mention that he probably didn't approve of that because he did not help her in that fight. It was
What?
very unhelpful.
What favor were you asking they didn't like?
Well,
Likes
it
fighting
was just like it needed to like sense for desecration and stuff. I think maybe he had it on it was like, didn't you already ask for something today? I think that's the vibe I'm getting. That's the vibe I'm getting.
So it's one or the other?
I don't
That's weird. You've got a weird relationship with him. Actually, you're a paladin. That's probably normal for paladins. Gilbert, are you the weird paladin? Are you both just weird paladins? Or are you both just normal paladins and there is no weird paladin? Paladins confuse me.
Hmm. I'm not touching that subject.
Yeah. You know what really confuses me is when water attacks me.
I mean, it's not the first time. We've been attacked by fires before. Like, not campfires, but
Yeah.
fires that were people shaped. It was fucking weird.
Life is weird. I don't know. So what's in this cave? What do we got here? Well, let's walk
Um,
around a little bit.
Based on my deductions, we have rocks. We've got we got water. That's important, and oh, we got really stinky wet air. That's also in this cave. That's in every cave, isn't it?
Mina's gonna stomp up and down on the water a little bit, just to splash and to just, you know, exert dominance over the deceased water elementals. And
Okay.
I'm
and
gonna
then
splash Mina, but make it seem like it wasn't me. Probably
I mean,
not very
Has it
well.
been a full minute?
Yes, it's been a full minute.
Excellent.
Boy, it would have been funny if those just reappeared. They're like splashing around in the water.
that's fine.
In the last second before the spell ends, Gilbert not liking them having fun lets them back in.
Mina
How
is
long?
perfectly willing to get killed fighting more water elementals.
All right, so tiny hut.
Okay, I'll do the tiny hut, and then you can do the thing.
Yeah, once Mina's tiny hut is up, I'm going to catnap Mina and then warn Gilbert and Do Gilbert, Lieutenant Ward need a short rest?
Yes, I need a short rest.
Lieutenant Gilbert, you two good?
Should be fine.
No,
I
it
get
goes
my
up, goes
action
up.
surge back. Yay!
You cast Catnap. There are no issues.
I'm gonna roll some hit dice.
That sounds like a good choice.
That's a start. And then all right, where's that put me at? That puts Mina at a place I would call approximately good enough. But you know, just for the sake of it, we'll also do this. And a second wind.
Okay.
Yep.
Mina is at approximately 90%.
Would you like me to sing you a little ditty?
Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna have some jerky. That's what I'm gonna. So I'm ready to explore this cave whenever.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Just true.
Throw up a light cantrip and descend the rope.
Okay.
You understand that Mina has a flaming sword that provides pretty reasonable amount of light.
I mean, yeah, but I can't smite, so I have to do something to feel useful.
Okay.
And one of those is leading the way.
All right.
Okay, yeah. So you guys start walking down this waterway. As you start walking, you notice the water is getting deeper and deeper.
Hmm.
This isn't my favorite thing.
I don't like this. This feels dangerous. Can anyone here cast water breathing?
Can you fabricate water into ice cubes and then we can leave? Like a big gap in the middle of the room.
I don't think
I
that's
exhale
how
on the water.
works.
You exhale on the water. Are we in the water?
Well,
You're in the.
it was like a 1-inch puddle leading out there, but it was getting deeper and deeper. Like the floor was slanting underneath a constant top level of water.
Wait, how deep is it now?
So you would be like entering like the area on the map now, and it's about your ankle deep there, but it's still getting deeper. You can also see ahead the reflection of what appears to be green light reflecting off the top of the water in the distance.
Oh shit.
Like the source of the light is coming from beneath the waves or above?
Above the waves, but out of your current line of sight. Like the source isn't in sight, but you are seeing the light emitted from that source.
Does anyone here have access to a familiar we can scout, preferably aquatic in nature?
No, our
Mina's just gonna
Robert-
swim up that way.
I
It'll
can
be fine.
insult the water.
So you sorry, Mina, you said you're just wading into the water?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So you start wading into the water. And as you kind of come, like you can see we're in the section I posted before, where the wall starts to turn to the right. When you get to about that point, it's up to your chest.
Okay. What is this? What is this thing to the north?
Yeah. So as you kind of emerge into the cavern, you can see firelight shining from a large cavern ahead. The stream opens up into this large underground lake. To the right, a crumbling stone quay leads to a tunnel heading northeast, with a skeleton prone on the floor in front of it. A old, rickety 10-foot skiff is moored to the quay, and a torch burns with green flame in a bronze sconce by the tunnel mouth. Beside the
All right,
quay,
that's
a 20-foot
not
wide
very
canal
well.
leads north, and the lake itself stretches westward out into darkness.
Okay, that's not creepy at all.
This is fine. All right. Well, Mina will climb up and get dry.
Okay. 1 second.
So can we
That's
still
where-
see Mina?
Yeah, like you saw Mina walk. You guys came down the water from the lower right, emerged into here, and you saw this. Mina kind of hauls herself out of the water, starts walking up the quay.
I'm gonna
If that's
follow.
like steps, she'll just sit on the steps, just where she can be feet out of
Yeah.
the water.
All right. Well,
I
as
guess
you
we'll move up that way.
Help people up.
okay, yeah, as you mount up on the quay and start helping people out of the lake, you hear some noise coming from behind you. As the stone wall is moving. And in fact, you see 3 humanoidish stone figures emerge from the wall carrying large shields.
Neat.
Oh,
They look like this. And you should roll initiative.
Hmm.
Well, these guys are in for a bad time. So, War, you've stepped out onto the quay, so you're on dry land at least. These guys are emerging from the walls, and they don't look friendly. What do you do?
Okay, well then I'm gonna start with the first one.
Okay.
Bonus action, Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Now then I'm going to what is it? Action surge, and I'm gonna attack him
Okay.
number of times. Like
Mhm.
a lot.
Yes.
And they all have advantage.
Okay.
you're a Gloomstalker level 5 or more, right?
Yep.
So then you'd get 6 attacks. The third and the sixth, if they hit, do an extra D8.
All right. All 6 of those hit.
Oh my dear Lord in heaven. Okay. Okay.
I had concerns about the AC of these creatures, given that they are wielding dual shields.
They
But,
have a high AC. They're not that high.
I mean, 21 would still hit a regular fighter with the defense fighting style, full plate, and a regular shield. Not by much, but it would hit.
Okay. And was this magic damage?
No.
All right, well, it sets itself that shield, and you start blasting them. Bolt after bolt after bolt, just hitting the shield and doing some light scuffing on it, but otherwise appearing to have no effect.
Well, shit. I'm done. And I think I messed up on some numbers because I don't think I got. Well, yeah, I forgot some numbers, but
Okay. Lieutenant?
There was the Hunter's Mark.
That is true. The Hunter's Mark would be magical in nature, so those 3 points from the D6s, right?
That should be 66, not 2.
Okay.
It's
Or
1d6 per
you
hit.
should just roll 66 real quick. We'll just use that number for the Hunter's Mark damage, because that would damage him.
Mister, are you there? He seems to have left in a hurry after his turn.
Yeah. All right, Lieutenant.
What do I see?
3 of these guys having emerged from the stone wall. They do not look friendly.
They look like they're made of metal.
Mostly stone.
So apparently we need magical
on.
damage.
Mostly stone.
Mostly stone. And Mister, you should roll 66 real quick.
Okay.
Hunter's mark.
Oh yeah.
It's on hit, not per attack.
I'm gonna cast detect magic at the first level instead of doing it as a ritual to see if they're magic.
That'll do damage. He takes 21 points. That's magical damage.
Yep. All right, so you cast detect magic. Yes, these do appear to be magical constructs.
Damn. All right, that's gonna be it for me then.
Also, that torch is magical.
Good to know.
But that's it, within 30 feet of you. All right, Mina.
Okay, how far away are these guys?
Let's see, that would be 10, 20 feet.
20 feet.
Yes.
Okay. Well, given that none of them are in range yet, I'm not in a hurry to get the shit knocked out of me. So I'm just gonna cast Bless on myself, on let's say Nala and War.
Okay. Anything else?
Well, that's my action. I don't plan to do much else, so no. I think that will be it for me.
Okay. Nala.
Let's see. Do I want to... These things look pretty dangerous. I'm going to... Does one look damaged?
Yes, there is one who looks a little damaged from Mr.'s Hunter's Mark.
Like a significant damage or just scuff the pads a little bit?
I would say he's wounded.
I'm going to cast... Shit, that's non-magic objects. Damn it. Maybe. I'm not going to do that though. Alright. I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers on one that's not damaged.
Okay,
Whichever one's closest to Mina.
sure. 19.
19 does succeed. So it takes... Half of 13 is 6 psychic damage, and that is it.
Okay, 6 psychic damage. Yep. Got it. And
I'm
that's
also
it?
going to
Oh.
give Mina Bardic Inspiration, and that is it.
Okay. Gilbert.
All right. How far away are these guys?
20 feet.
All right. Is there an angle I can get on them to fire breath them?
Yes. Your current angle is
Will it-
sufficient.
Will it catch Nala? Not Nala, Mina.
No, Mina did not run into melee. She is still on the quay steps with you guys. There are no friendlies in your cone.
Oh, holy shit, that's a first in a while. Yeah, I'm gonna roast them.
Okay,
After
before you do,
rolling that
roll
D100.
D100.
Here we go.
All right, here comes the flames. They have to make dex saves, right, for that?
Yep, that's a dex save.
They don't have a lot of dexterity.
No, they do not.
Ha, they failed miserably. Here are those Shadowrun numbers I needed.
Yes. Yes, they are.
I mean, he started off with a 1, so
There were several ones, but there were also several 6s.
I
It
mean,
ended
that's
up being
1,
good.
2,
Okay.
3, 4, 5,
So,
6 hits.
yeah. The one that Warhead shot is completely destroyed by this. The other two appear to be heavily damaged. Is there anything else?
I'm just going to gesture to them and look at the party. Do the honors, please.
Okay. Well, then one of them is going to charge up to you, Gilbert, and is going to try to smack you.
Is that close enough that
What's your
I can
reach?
get an attack? My reach is like 15 feet.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Just falls dead after attempting to hit me.
I don't know if I'm gonna hit it. I am gonna be a terrible person and make this a great weapon master attack, but
Mhm.
I might also end up using that inspiration. So we'll see what happens.
that's
Nah.
what it's there for.
Hit.
And we'll make that a ooh, you know what I could do? I don't know if I have. I don't remember which maneuver I took for the third one, so I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna do the damage. And plus 6. Those are numbers.
Okay. So, Gilbert, you see this stone automaton charging towards you, like it's going to smack you with its big stone shields. As it's like 15 feet away from you, Mina just stabs it with her big fire sword, and the thing just kind of falls apart and explodes all over the ground. It doesn't make it to you.
Well, that
Look down
Kabrakan's
at it.
broken.
Thank you, Mina.
And then the other one
Awesome.
charges Nala.
It can try.
Does a 12 hit Nala's AC?
Cutting words.
Do it.
Wait. Oh yeah, right. I don't have armor. That didn't save. It doesn't actually matter what I roll because 12 is my AC.
There you go. So yeah, you weather it. That's it for it. War.
Your AC is 12?
I didn't optimize Nala.
No, I just realized how low it is.
Nala's also wearing a dress, not armor.
War.
Fair enough.
Yes.
It's your turn. There's one bad guy left.
Well, since I'm gonna shoot him with my 3 times with my hand crossbows.
Okay. Well, that crit hit is the only thing that hit him. You do get sneak
know
attack
what?
because he's in range of
That
Nala.
you know what? That's enough. And that is magical damage.
Yep. Yeah, you shoot him. You bolt goes through his shield, which crumbles away and into his head, and the whole thing just sort of falls backwards into pieces. You guys are out of initiative.
Wow, those things look tougher than they actually were, didn't they?
They look heavy.
Well, now they're in pieces, so they don't look that heavy. Well, unless you want to like sweep them up into a big pile, then maybe they'd be
Oh,
heavy.
look, are these pieces magical? Pick. I'm gonna pick a couple pieces up and just play with them.
Okay.
Just smack them on a couple things, see if they start chipping.
Mina would like to skip stones across the lake, except with pieces of these guys.
Okay. Yeah, you start whipping them into the lake.
You're picking those up, right? You're not littering, are you? 'Cause this is gonna be
So-
our water supply.
Nina, you start like kind of whipping these stones through it, whipping these stones through it. You reach down, you're by that where that skeleton was, and underneath one of those rocks there was a small oiled, weatherproofed leather pouch.
Neat. Free stuff. Yeah, Mina doesn't. She has no qualms about picking up a leather pouch and opening that thing.
All right, inside you see 15 gold pieces, 6 platinum pieces. Both of the all the coins appear of a unknown coinage. There are 5 delicately carved coral like pendants worth about 80 silver apiece, and 1 vial of bubbling red liquid.
Oh, Lieutenant, we found a scroll you'll
How many
probably
pendants?
want.
5.
Neat.
Yeah, and you realize as the liquid sort of settles a bit and kind of glimmers, that it was just bubbling because you'd shaken it a little.
Neat. Hey guys, I got a vial of weird stuff.
What's it taste like?
I mean, Mina didn't have any intentions of tasting it, but she'll uncork the thing.
I'll taste it.
That torch over there is magical.
The green one?
You think?
Yep.
I've uncorked the thing. What's it smell like?
It's kind of got like alcohol-y smell to it.
Oh. Okay. Mina's gonna drink that.
You toss back the red liquid.
Now that
Not
now
it.
that he's here, I'm going to give Lieutenant the Globe of Invulnerability. Scroll.
Okay. Mina, you heal for 7 hit points.
Neat. I needed hit points.
Awesome. That works for everybody involved.
An alcohol-flavored healing potion.
Yes.
I thought it was just healing flavored alcohol.
It was the alcohol providing the healing.
Yeah,
I
Mina
think
does feel
they're
better.
one and the same.
Mina will then skip the empty vial across the lake.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a sip of this water. Is it like poisoned or?
Briny.
It is fresh water. It just tastes like water. There's no special properties of any kind that you can detect.
Okay.
For now. Give the parasites 3 to 6 weeks.
That sounds like a problem for future me. And future me already hates present me, so it'll be no problem. So where to now? We have a path north, east, and west, and the path we came from to the south.
Well, y'all decide and let me know, and we'll kill
Is
whatever's down.
there a current? It doesn't look like there's a strong current based on your description, but the image looks like there might be a current moving north.
I mean, I'll dive in and check it out.
It's actually south. Like there's like a very, very slow moving current to the south. But it's you could wade through it or swim through it depending how deep it is at points, without any real difficulties from it.
I say, well, we're on dry land. We go check out that path that's also on dry land.
Yeah, I like that dry part. By the way, Mina would like to be using her sword and standing near enough to help, like, dry off all of her stuff.
Okay.
I guess she has prestidigitation, but it's not going to occur to her to use prestidigitation at first, so she's going to do it that way.
Okie dokie.
You want to go down the hallway? You want me to go down the hallway, boss?
Let's both go down.
Yeah, Mina will go down the hallway.
Now we'll go with Mina.
Okay. Yeah, well, the hallway goes about 10, 20, 30 feet and hooks to the north.
Okay. Well, Mina will continue north.
Yeah, and you come around to the north and you can see it's another hallway. By the way, these hallways are all 10 feet wide.
Okay.
And you can see... Go ahead.
As we go down here, I just like Mina's gonna hold her sword out in front of her, and in a not very stealthy fashion, but in a great fashion for checking for pressure plates, use her sword to just slide it along the ground in front of where she's going.
Okay, so it's like this sounds you're pushing your blade into the ground.
Just sliding the flat across just to feel for any pressure plates or anything.
Okay, yeah. Well, you can see 10, 20, 30, 40 feet ahead of you. Well, actually, it's like 45 feet ahead of you on the left, a closed stone door. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 70 feet ahead of you. And on the right, another closed stone door facing you. And at the end of that hallway, it looks to bank to the left.
Do we want to check these doors? I'm going to check these doors. I'm going
Let's
to
check
check
the
the
doors.
one on the left in the middle of the hallway for traps.
Okay, sure. Make an investigation check. It is not trapped.
All right. Does it sound like anybody's on the other side of it?
It's a stone door.
It's a stone door. You can go ahead and make a perception check.
Which way does it look like it opens?
You don't hear anything on the other side. These doors appear to be like stone slabs that have like a pivot going through the middle of them, such that you can like push on one side and it'll rotate to open.
Scooby-Doo style. All right.
I'll push on the south side so that we're not putting a stone door between us and our support.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, you open the door, which reveals a half dozen straw pallets covered by threadbare blankets being spread out across the floor. An empty cask leans against one wall, and a dark slit-like window looks out to the west. A skeleton lies at the base of the slit. Yep.
So the body.
Is it a complete skeleton or most
It
of
looks
one?
to be a complete skeleton, yes.
I'll give him a pat on the head. Then look through that slit to the west.
Mina will carefully remove the skeleton's head with her sword in a golf swing-like fashion.
Sure.
Carefully, though.
Yeah, it's more of a putt than a drive.
Okay, so you can look through the slit, and it looks to be looking out into that northern canal that you just walked around from. And across the way, you can see another dark slit that would presumably look into another room. But from the angle you're at, looking through that slit, you don't really see anything.
Mina,
Yes.
I can see another room.
We should
I can't see
go
what this
go in there.
is.
Why don't you fabricate the wall into a bridge, and then we'll go in there.
Do like that idea. It's gonna take like half an hour though.
I have jerky.
Okay. I will start fabricating the wall between me and the canal into a bridge, spanning preferably half the canal, or at least as much as possible.
Yep,
Okay.
I will quickly retrieve everyone else if they haven't followed us, and make sure everyone has jerky if they want it. Did you think we weren't going to destroy your map?
I didn't know. No big deal. Let's see. You're 8 connected 5 foot cube, so that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So yeah, you can fabricate the wall and just use like a 20 by 5 foot set of material to make a thin bridge across the canal to the other slit. And so you do the thing. There is now a door, well, like the entryway through this wall to a bridge going across this canal.
Neat.
Uh,
It opens to an arrow slit on the other side still, right?
Yes, there's the arrow slit's still on the other side. That the amount of material he could like fabricate doesn't change, so it's
Yeah.
just like a 10-foot square max.
Yeah.
Well, 5 foot because it's stone, but whatever.
I'm going to fabricate the other arrow slits while doing the same thing.
Okay,
Just make the bridge wider and give us an open doorway on the other end.
sure. You start doing the thing. Okay, you finish casting. The doorway is made. The bridge and beginning. Which reveals just the map.
This hallway was going to just go directly around in a way that was super convenient. It's going to be funny.
There's going to be another bridge like 30 feet
Yeah.
to our north in the canal.
Yeah. Had we just like looked north down the canal, we would have seen it. But we were too busy building our cool bridge.
One moment, please.
Yep.
All right.
It's just the D&D equivalent of a Rainbow Six Siege team consisting of Ash, Thermite, Zophia, what the hell's her name? Japanese lady,
Hibana?
Hibana, and Thatcher.
Yeah.
Wait,
Basically.
wait. Isn't Hibana the one from Brazil?
No, that's Caveira and Capita.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so you make your bridge. You open up the wall, and you can see that the room on the other side is absolutely filthy. The walls are crumbling and crooked. There are heaps of rotten pelts and hide strewn across the floor to form a crude, foul-smelling carpet. Gnawed bones and broken crockery are scattered about, along with the odd pieces of armor, most bent, twisted, or badly scored by claw marks. You can see doors on the north and west ends of this room. That's just from where you're standing.
Can I tell what type or at least size of creature made the claw marks? Just based off of the
You'd have
claws?
to cross the bridge and go into that room to do such an investigation if that's what you wanted.
You should
I
let
will-
Mina go first.
I will go with Mina.
Okay. So, you walk out onto the bridge. First thing you notice 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 feet up the canal to the north, there's a bridge going over the canal.
Ha!
Called it.
All right.
That's fine. Our bridge is better. Is our bridge better?
No, it's not. This is a really nice bridge. Like there's like steps going up to it, then it like crosses over in this little archway.
Okay. Mina will
See-
flip that bridge the bird on her way across.
See, but here's the thing. Fabricate. Collapse the other bridge.
Ours will
not
be
yet.
the only game in town.
Not yet.
Not yet. Soon. Yeah, fuck that bridge.
All right.
But here's the thing.
what's in
the
here?
So now you
enemy
stop on the
protect-
bridge and start casting Fabricate on targeting that bridge to the north?
No. That was mostly a joke.
Oh, okay.
Mostly. Still considering it.
Can
But
you,
we're keeping it on.
Nala, can
like-
you stay back a little bit and let Mina go in? Just a little bit. A little
Are
bit.
you afraid, Mina?
You just stay back a little bit, and I'll go in first.
I'll stay back 10 feet.
Mina will walk into the obvious horrible den of a horrible creature and wait to be attacked.
I'm
Okay.
touched that you're worried about me, Mina.
So you walk in. And you know those bones I mentioned?
Yeah.
They start moving.
Hey, it's the bones.
And they
it's the bones.
coalesce and start surging towards you. You should roll initiative.
Again?
Yeah, you guys have like found like every combat encounter.
This might actually
I'm fine with
be
that.
like the most common enemy we fight. It's like
Do well
every
on
dungeon we go to has a bone zone.
They're magical, right? Blunt damage or
Yeah,
Uh,
smash the
mag-
bones.
I suggest.
No,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. I don't know
Um,
if I need to.
Mister, you should roll a second initiative for your advantage.
If Mina
Oh.
would not be sure if she's gonna get help, should she just do the thing and see if it works?
Are you even asking? Of course you do the thing.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do the thing, even though I don't think I'm gonna have it work and just waste some spell slots. That's okay. It's undead, so I have to try. Mina would try.
Test the waters.
That's funny. I was really hoping this thing would be something that was easier to like grab and throw in the water and laugh at.
And then disintegrate.
Yeah.
And then laugh at the ashes.
But this doesn't seem like it would be easy to grapple. It seems like it would
wouldn't
be counterproductive to grapple.
Yes, it does. Seem that way.
It's got more hands than you.
All right, Lieutenant. Well, you're on the other side of the bridge, looking like from the older room, looking at Mina after as she crossed over to this room. This bone, swarm forming. Yet another one of these things has reared its ugly head in your presence.
Distance?
10, 20, 30, 40, 50 feet.
How close is anyone to it?
Mina
Yes.
is 20 feet away from it. She's the closest.
I think I'll just conserve and hit it with a firebolt.
Okay. Roll to hit.
I will remind Lieutenant that Mina is basically the frontline infantry. If you gotta hit them with artillery, and there's a little bit of friendly fire, she's not gonna complain.
I'd also like to
Yeah,
remind Lieutenant that the entire party was given fire resistant to peril.
Yeah, this is a single target though. Fireball isn't going to be as efficient on it. I'm not going to burn like the really high level stuff on a single enemy unless it's like something really, really
Yeah, but it could explode, and we could all laugh.
That would give us like a million things to laugh at instead of just one big thing.
Okay, that will hit. All right. Yeah, you shoot it. It seems to hit.
That'll be it for me.
Nala.
I'm just going to start laughing at it. And with that laughing, cast Vicious Mockery and give Mina a Bardic Inspiration. And probably Cutting Words later. Or, yeah, Cutting Words later, but that's a reaction, so we'll see on that one.
Okay. What's the saving throw for the spell?
Wisdom. Like, almost all of my stuff is Wisdom saves.
Okay.
That
Oof.
does succeed. It's a cantrip, so nothing happens.
Yep.
But Mina does get her Bardic Inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
Mina
And I'm
does
going-
feel inspired.
I'm going
All
to
right.
continue laughing at the horrible monster that we've seen for like the 20th time.
Okay. All right, War.
I don't have any blunt damage items, so I'm just gonna shoot it with magical arrows
Okay.
or magical bolts. Hopefully that'll kill it. And we didn't get a short rest, so I don't have my things. So I can only do 3 at advantage.
Okie dokie. Two hits. One of those is a crit.
One of those is a crit.
Okay.
That's magical piercing damage.
Excellent. It seems to be effective.
It's super effective.
Anything else?
No, I am finito.
Okay. Gilbert.
All right. I would like to walk into the room.
All right, you charge across the bridge and into the room.
I would now like to. Spell sheet would load.
Sorry, you're not gonna just frost breath it or something?
I mean, okay, fine.
If you want to spice it up, you can also fire breath it.
No, I
Actually,
did that one
no.
last time.
Yeah,
didn't I?
fuck you. I cast Hold Monster on. Well, no, it's undead. That doesn't work. Never mind. I breathe frost on it. Fuck this guy. Con save. Die.
All right, well, roll 100.
Fingers crossed for a 9.
All right, sorry, you said fire breath?
Frost.
Frost breath. All right, frost breath comes.
That's a con save.
Con or dex?
Con.
Okay.
Fire is dex. Frost is con.
Got it. Well, it
Oof.
failed. It failed hard.
Yes, it did.
Well, it's certainly moving slower, but it's still moving. Anything else from you, Gilbert?
No.
Okay, Mina.
Hmm. All right. Mina will approach the thing.
Consider it
Darren.
approached.
I like it.
She will then attack the thing with her very large sword,
Okay.
recklessly.
Alrighty.
In an exciting turn of events,
We lose.
And we'll do what we'll do the bardic inspiration to make that. Oh no, it's already. I've already got advantage on it. I guess I'll have to use a. See if the flourish helps. There you go.
Okay, a 19 and a 23 both hit.
Yeah.
Bardic Inspiration adds a d12, not gives advantage.
Oh yeah, I don't know. My brain doesn't work.
That's DM Inspiration.
Yeah. My brain doesn't work. Like I said, my brain doesn't work. Let me have 2 seconds. Two D10, 46, 32, and we'll toss. Well, we'll toss 1 first level smite on it, and you can just tell me if I should bother.
Well, I thought you said you wanted that roll like every day, so you already failed the roll, so you don't get it again.
Okay.
That was my
Well,
understanding of what you were asking
Mina
for.
doesn't. I think that's totally fine. I don't know if Mina would know how that works.
I don't
so
think
I'm gonna
Mina would
mark off
care.
some
It's
spell.
just it's an evil undead thing, so she's gonna try regardless.
Yeah, that's my point. Okay, there you go.
Okay. It is now bloodied.
And then Mina would like to move away, back onto the bridge. Preferably. Yeah.
Well, you move away from it. It gets an attack of opportunity.
Does it have a range of 15 feet?
Oh, I forgot about your range. No, it does not. Never mind. Okay. Well, then you are back on the bridge.
Neat.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, then the bone thing is going to do its bone thing to Gilbert. Gilbert, does a 20 hit you?
Nope.
Well, it's ineffectual. Hey, War, what's your passive perception?
A 20?
Oh, okay. There's something in the water.
There's something in the water. And I'm getting out of the water.
Well, you're not in the water. You were in the other room across the bridge. But since you said that, these two guys come splashing out of the water. One attacking Mina, one attacking Nala.
So that moves into my range.
It was hidden from you until he announced it. Its stealth score was sufficient to hide from your passive perception.
Are just about
So I
everything
don't get
except
my
for-
reaction when it moves into my space.
Correct. Because from your perspective, it suddenly emerges from the water right in front of you. It's already at melee. But because he called it out, at least it won't have advantage from the attack.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll do
And
Mina's guy first.
Mina with Sentinel would be mean. Well, even Mina.
Okay. Oof.
Yes.
Okay. Well, this was a bite and 2 claw attack.
Fair enough.
So you take 26 slashing and piercing damage,
Okay.
and I need you to make 2 dexterity saving throws.
All right. One moment. These scene effects.
Yes.
Barbarian ho.
Numero 1.
Okay.
Numero dos, and I will add to that a single one. Lovely.
All right, so you dodge the acid dripping off this guy for the first attack, but the second one catches you. Is your armor magical?
My armor is. I don't think so. I think I've just got like garbage. Let me look.
Okay.
Let me double check. I don't think I ever upgraded to anything magical. I do have the dragon scale stuff. I don't know if my armor is dragon. I probably marked it.
Okay, well, since it's mundane armor, it takes a -1 penalty permanently to its AC now.
Okay.
If it reaches a -5 penalty, the armor is effectively destroyed.
Damn.
Just so you know.
That's fine.
All right. That's it for that guy. Then the other guys are going to attack Nala.
He's welcome to try.
What's the initial roll?
I
You
think the
know-
answer is yes.
Call me crazy, but I think those do hit the unarmored bard.
Okay.
I haven't used my reaction yet, though. I would like to try to cutting words that 21,
Go ahead.
because there's a chance it'll miss.
Okay. So it's an 11.
11 barely misses.
That's funny.
Okay. So it hits you with a bite and 1 claw. All right, you take 23 slashing and piercing damage. I need a dex save from you.
Do I need... I've got 69 health. Do I need to do it if I don't have armor?
No, you don't. Your clothing is
Okay.
just destroyed.
The dragon clothing?
No. Oh, sorry, it's dragon's scale cloak. No, it's just like acid wash now.
Oh, damn it.
Those fucks.
Man, do you think that'll buff out with fabricate?
Ah,
All right, Lieutenant.
Okay. So these guys hopped out of the water, right? They're on the bridge.
They are. Yes, they hopped out of the water onto the bridge.
How wide is the bridge?
10 feet. Nala said she made it wider.
Okay. Good. I just wanted to know for sure.
All right. Of the two, which one's closer? I'll just nail the closest one, the firebolt.
Okay, that's one attacking Nala. Go ahead and fire. Hit. Okay, yeah. You hit him.
Once again, just slightly below average.
Anything else?
Gonna move back about 30 feet.
Okay. Yeah, you run to the door of that room. This guy does not look
That's
happy.
it.
All right. Nala.
How far away is the one attacking Mina?
5 feet from you.
Balls.
Like, you and Mina are adjacent to each other. So these two guys are basically, like, next to you, both of you.
Alright. I'm going to step back 5 feet.
Off the bridge.
Towards the first room we were in.
Okay. Well, that other guy then is going to make an attack of opportunity because you're leaving his space. Does a 21 hit you?
I'm gonna use a point of lucky to have him re-roll that.
Does a 10 hit you?
A nat
No.
Eh,
I was about to say a nat 20. Does that hit you?
Alright.
All
And
right.
then I'm going to, with my 7th level spell slot, or, yeah, 7th level spell, cast Crown of Stars.
Neat. What does that do?
7 star-like motes of light appear and orbit on your head until the spell ends. You can use a bonus action to send one of the motes streaking towards one creature or object within 120 feet of you, which I'm going to do on the more wounded one.
Okay. That's
when
the
you do
burned one
so-
in front of you.
Yeah. When you do so, make a ranged spell attack.
Okay. Make a ranged spell attack.
Wonderful. Lasts for 1 hour and is not concentration. I
Cool.
don't actually know my ranged spell attack because I've never had one.
pew pew.
It should be your proficiency plus your charisma modifier.
23 to hit.
That's a hit. So what happens?
It does damage. Damage. Ooh, nice.
Negative 300 damage.
20 radiant damage.
Oh, nice. Yeah, he kind of squeals a bit from that.
And while I have 4 more motes remaining, they shed bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light for another 30 feet. If I have 1 to 3, it's only dim light for 30.
Okay, well, you're lit. You are lit up like a Christmas tree. Anything else?
I'm going to use the rest of my movement to back away into the not super trashed room.
Okay, well then the guy you just shot is going to get an attack of opportunity.
Understandable.
Does a 20 hit you?
I'm going to cutting words.
Go ahead. I don't think a 9
miss.
will. All right, you get out of there.
Okay.
War.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Which one? There's 3 enemies.
The one attacking Nala.
Go ahead. Make attack rolls.
Because Nala signs my paycheck.
Okay, 2 hits. You know you would get a sneak attack on that because Mina's still in range.
Yep.
Okay.
55! Yay!
Do all the damage.
Yeah, he looks down. There's all these like bolts in his chest. They're bleeding. He looks unhappy.
Oh, poor baby. And I am
Okay, you're done. Gilbert, bones in front of you, tall, green, and ugly behind you. What do you do?
I turn and face tall, green, and ugly.
Okay.
I purge him in fire.
And in proper Doom Guy fashion, rip and tear.
That seems like it's going to hit a lot of people.
Okay. What's the size of that cone?
30 foot.
Okay.
I mean, how many of our teammates are in the water?
They're all
No one's in the
You
water.
targeted the guy on the bridge, man.
So this is going to
green guy was
be
on the bridge.
friendlies. You're going to hit will be Mina and War.
I mean, you're hitting 2 enemies, 2 friendlies. The friendlies both have fire-resistant cloaks. I'd call that a
Yeah, and they're pretty dexterous.
Okay.
I
So
call
deck
that good.
saves. Mina, War.
Mina is not super dexterous. She just has advantage.
These guys are not very dexterous either.
War, did you say?
Did I say what?
I was gonna ask if you had made your save.
Nope. We're still waiting for War's deck save. Oh, there it is.
War passes his deck save. Everybody else fails by a large margin.
Well, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mina takes 27.
Neat.
The one that had previously attacked Nala is currently severely bloodied.
Mina is now bloodied.
Anything else,
Can we-
Gilbert?
No, I'm just going to enjoy the stench of burning troll flesh.
Mina would
Yeah.
like to use a free action to put out the fire on her hat.
Done. You like take the hat off, kind of whip it against your thigh. That puts the fire out. You put the hat back on. All right, Mina, it is your turn.
Okay. So what's the situation with these green guys?
The one that looks to be squaring off to you is wounded. The one to your right, the one that had attacked Nala, is bloodied.
Okay.
Do they look like they're regretting several decisions they've made today?
No. It looks
How far away-
like they're Karen and just got told that the manager will not see them today.
How far away is the closer one to Gilbert from Gilbert?
The closest one, so the one by you, basically, is 10
Yeah.
feet to Gilbert.
Okay. Man, I got a couple of things I want to do. I only get to do one of those things. Okay. Well, the one that's closer to Nala, I will go ahead and I would like to position myself, and this might get me to incur an attack. I don't know. I'd like to position myself so that how do I describe this? Is that one on like the north or south side of the bridge?
The bridge goes east to west.
I know, but is it on the north or south edge?
I got you. They're on the north edge.
All right, I will position myself south of them, facing north towards them.
You were already in that position.
Beautiful. That makes things so much easier. I'm going to hit them
Okay.
recklessly.
Naturally.
Violently.
Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and do something a little differently. I assume that hits.
It does, in fact, hit.
Okay. I'm going to add I'm going to add a maneuver a damage die to that. But my second die, my second D8, is going to be a flourish, and it's going to be a mobile flourish. So
Cool.
that's going to be fun. Okay. He is going to take 25 damage.
Sorry, to clarify,
Uh,
this is the one that attacked Nala or the one that attacked you?
The one that attacked Nala, ideally.
Okay. You can do that. I just wanted to double check. That's all. All right, go ahead.
Sorry, I get to re-roll that 1d10. Let me remember to do that. I
Okay,
get to re-roll it.
26.
The 2 is...
Oh, you get to reroll a 2 as well?
There you go. Okay, sorry.
32.
Yes, I know.
Thank you. He's pushed 6 feet away from me,
Okay.
which presumably is off the bridge.
Yes, it is off the bridge. There's a
There's no-
sploosh. He falls into the canal.
Okay. I flip him the bird, and then I would like to... this maneuver lets me use my reaction to move my walking speed. Oh, you know what? Nah. That's unnecessary. That's within 5 feet of him. So unless I want to dive in there, I don't give a... I'm good. Yeah, I'm going to enjoy having splooshed that guy, and then I'm going to attack the other guy.
Okay. Go ahead and attack the other guy.
Huh.
You crit him.
And yeah, we'll go ahead and bullshit up some excuse to use a maneuver. Because damn, there you go.
Okay.
A lot of violence.
And he is now bloodied.
And right. How much movement speed do I have left? How much have I used?
None.
None.
You have not
Lovely.
moved.
Well, I'm gonna tell this guy to fuck himself, and I'm gonna move past him. Can I get an attack on the bone guy without moving outside of this guy's area of control?
You have a 15-foot reach, so yes. Yes, you could.
Great. I'm gonna go just past this guy, staying within his space so I can deal with him. And then I'm gonna hit that bone guy with my action surge.
Go ahead. Two hits.
I don't think there's anything else to add to that. Oh, you know what? There is one more thing I should be doing before I haven't used my bonus action, so I'll hit him with the butt end of my weapon.
Which
Okay.
crits. Do the butt strike as a separate roll for damage, please.
You got it.
He said
10,
butt.
46, 32. That's the primary. And I think that is the butt.
And the butt does bludgeoning, right?
I mean, presumably, yeah.
Yeah, it seems to be especially effective against bones.
The back of the sword is another sword.
Yeah, sword chucks. All right. Anything else?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Well, this boner's going to attack Gilbert again.
He said bone.
It really, really is ineffectual against this guy. So, Mina, you notice that the troll, some of the smaller bits of wounds on him close up. And then he's going to attack you.
Neat.
Wait, wasn't he just lit on fire?
That was
Yes,
the one that got pushed into the water.
they were both lit on fire.
Oh,
Okay.
all right. Gilbert did that.
Yeah. So what's Mina's AC?
17 right now.
So 3 hits. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
Are there deck saves I need to make?
There are 2 deck saves you need to take in addition to the 40 slashing and piercing damage.
Okay. There's the deck saves.
Okay, your armor takes another -1 penalty.
Neat. Mina is not feeling very well.
The other troll is going to climb out of the water and back onto the bridge.
I got a question. Isn't
Yeah.
Mina a barbarian? She has natural armor. How is her armor class going down?
She's wearing half plate.
Oh, I thought she was a barbarian. Never mind.
She is a barbarian.
Barbarians
but
can wear
her,
medium armor. They just
yeah,
can't wear
her-
heavy armor and get all their class abilities.
yeah,
Oh, I
her
didn't know
unarmored
that.
defense isn't actually as good as her armor, even with her armor damaged.
Ah, gotcha.
All right, Warp. This troll is going to walk right up to you because he did not appreciate being shot in the chest a couple of times.
I'm sorry.
What is your AC?
Fuck. Not enough. I don't believe.
3 hits?
No, it's 20. Only 2 hits.
Oh, okay. All right, you take 23 mix slashing and piercing, and I need a deck save from you.
So I take 23 piercing slashing damage.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
And then deck save, please.
Just for the record, you remember how Mina was looking so much better? She is no longer looking any better than when she fought those elementals. Slightly worse. She's looking worse. The blood's not washing off as much. It looks.
Well, yeah, you're not in the water.
Yeah, it looks
All
significantly
right,
worse.
well, you're able to dodge the acid coming out of this guy's claws, so they don't land on your armor.
Cool.
All right.
I'm not wearing armor.
Oh, well, that's
I'm a
really
monk.
good. Really? I thought you were a rogue.
I am a rogue and a monk and a ranger and a
He's a mess.
God, what have you guys done?
Mina approves.
All right. Yes. Lieutenant, it is your turn.
I'm a bard.
What do I see?
Well, a troll-like creature has moved across the bridge and it has attacked War on your side of the bridge. The other one's on the other side of the bridge attacking Mina. And on the other side of that, there's this big swarm of bones that is stabbing ineffectually at Gilbert.
Of the 2 trolls, which one looks the...
The closer one looks much worse.
And I'm going to hit it with a firebolt.
Okay, roll to hit. You hit.
One of these days, I'm going to stop rolling 14.
Yes, but at least in this case, it is enough, and the troll collapses. You know, it's the smoldering, wet, fishy stench kind of emanating from him. His body is unmoving. Anything else?
Nope. That's it.
All right, Nala.
I am going to send a Crown of Star things at the troll that Mina's fighting.
Okay, well, do your thing.
It was a 29 hit.
Yes, it does.
29 radiant damage. Does Gilbert look hurt?
No.
Mina does.
Is
Nothing's
the
hit me.
is the troll between Mina and Nala?
Yes.
Damn it.
The bridge is 10 feet wide.
Yeah, this thing's got to reach, I think. How many people?
Mina can remove the guy from the bridge.
I'd like if you just killed him. But that is not going to help right now. How many people on this side can I get in a 30-foot radius if that also includes Mina? Actually, I'm
30-foot
mostly
radius?
for mass cure wounds.
Ah. Um 30-foot radius would be everybody but
I'm mostly
Lieutenant.
All right.
So
I
you just put it in the
will.
middle of the bridge.
Yeah, I will do that for the entire party except Lieutenant.
Could Nala do that for everyone except Gilbert instead?
Yes.
Is Lieutenant hurt?
Yep.
It doesn't matter. I think Gilbert and Lieutenant are both fine.
Either way. As long as it's Mina, War, and Nala, it should be fine. That is 8 plus spellcast modifier, 18 healing.
I'm okay with that.
And then that is my action and bonus action, so that is my turn.
Okay. War.
How many's left?
There is the troll on the other side of the bridge and the bone monster behind Gilbert. Beyond that.
But the troll just tried to hit me. So
That troll is apparently dead.
Oh, okay, good. Well, then I guess. I am going to cast Hunter's Mark on the troll, and then I'm going to shoot him.
Go ahead. That is 2 hits.
Oh, goody.
Well, holy hell. All right, that troll goes down.
And I'm done.
Okay. Gilbert.
All right. A second. I gotta roll them dice. Okay, that's no recharges. How bad does that troll look?
Both trolls appear to be dead.
Yay!
Okay. How about the bone zone?
It's the only thing
Oh,
left.
Boney's alive and well. He's just bloodied.
Realizing that he is in fact there, I'm going to kill him.
Okay. Two hits. What type of damage is
Magical
that?
slashing.
Okay. He is still alive. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Mina.
Okay. Mina will approach the bone zone.
Yes. Boney's right there.
By the way, I marked off some superiority dice to compensate for the fact that I only have 10 feet reach unless I use the maneuvers. And I don't know if I needed them, but I used them up. Just
Okay.
because I
You should have used up 2
I
then.
fucked it. Yeah, so that's right. Okay. That being said, I'm now going to attack the douchebag
Okay.
recklessly.
Of course.
And I don't have any maneuvers left, so there's nothing I can do about that 13. And then I'm going to attack him with the butt into my.
Go ahead. Well, the 1 normal and the butt hit.
Okay. And I will. Yeah, I'll go ahead and throw a flourish on. It doesn't matter which one. I guess it does matter. I should use it on the butt end attack. So I'll do that.
Okay, that's normal attack.
Normal attack.
Okay.
And then this will be a just a defensive flourish. Oh, nice.
Okay. So you hit him, and you bring your butt of your weapon around, smack him, and the bones go flying everywhere. Oh, it is dead.
Yay. For the next 6 seconds, my AC is 24 instead of 16.
Well, that's a good thing, because you hear that troll behind you stand up.
Hmm.
It kind of like cracks his neck a little, and then he charges you.
But I thought we killed the trolls.
You killed him once, but what about second killing?
What about second breakfast?
What about steps 2 through 10?
You know, some fire spells and burn these things because trolls regenerate. Just
Um,
you know.
My
yeah,
sword deals
I
fire
know,
damage.
mister. That's why I was surprised when lighting them on fire didn't end
Well, the
them.
nat 20 is going to hit me regardless.
Yeah.
But
What's your
the
AC?
other two will not.
Okay, good.
24 right now.
So you take 23 piercing damage.
That's an interesting number because I am not unconscious.
That's good. Now please make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Huh.
Okay, yes, you dodge the acid from his claws.
Not this time.
Not this time. So, Warren, how you were complaining about needing to unregenerate these trolls? You should probably think about that as the troll in front of you stands up and decides to respond with violence.
This
Don't
ain't
worry,
right.
guys. I have a plan.
This ain't right.
What's War's AC?
20.
Only 1 hit.
I can cutting words.
Oh, go ahead. If you want to. Hey, look, none of his attacks hit you.
Yay.
Don't try to breathe in tortilla chips. All right. Yeah, Lieutenant.
Just make sure you breathe them out.
That's
Because
what
the
the coughing
meaning to
was.
the term inhaling your food.
I mean, if you're gonna
You
do
eat
it, might as well
tortilla
just
chips?
snort them off a line.
You eat tortilla chips. Will you attempt to murder us?
I dip them in hummus first, but yes.
Big man.
So,
I can respect
Lieutenant.
Yeah, I can respect that.
Okay, of those two, what's the range on them?
The one attacking War is 10 feet from you. The other one is, that would be 40 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the 40 feet. The 40 feet. I'm gonna hit that son of a bitch with the disintegrate.
Okay. That's what,
Hey.
deck save?
That was my plan, damn it.
That is a deck save.
You got an 18.
18. Yeah.
Does that pass?
I don't know. Like, what does it pass? Does it pass on a match?
If it matches, yes, it does pass.
Then that's pass.
Well, then it only takes half damage. You should roll the damage.
I thought disintegrate is safe for nothing, isn't it?
I thought that was Finger of Death. That was a save for nothing.
No, this is save or nothing.
Oof.
I'm pretty sure both are.
Let me check.
On a failed save, target takes
Disintegration
10d6 plus
is
40.
fail or nothing.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right.
Yeah,
All right, that's it for me then.
it's
Okay.
dangerous, but it's safe.
Nala.
Do the
I
same
had the
thing.
same. I had the same idea. I'm going to try to disintegrate the one that's attacking Mina.
Okay.
So another dexterity save. That
Haha,
does
eat
fail.
shit.
All right. Roll the damage.
Six plus 40. Nice.
All right. The troll.
Of course, the bard's first disintegrate does 69 damage.
Yeah, naturally. The troll explodes into a cloud of fine gray dust.
Guys, I fixed the problem. One of them, at least.
Anything else?
There's still a line of sight on the bone zone from where I am, right?
Bone Zone is dead.
Oh, wonderful. I'm going to shoot my light ball at this last guy, the
Alright.
last troll.
Mm-hmm.
24. 36 radiant damage.
All right. That troll is dead. For now.
You should probably like cut its head off or something, and that'll be my turn.
Neat.
All right. War?
Is that troll still alive?
No, they killed it again.
I'm gonna back away from the dead corpse of the troll,
Okay.
and I'm gonna. Did he cut the head off?
No.
The suggestion was made, but nobody's done it yet.
Oh well, then okay. Then I'm not gonna back away. I'm gonna pull out my short sword and I'm gonna chop this thing's head off.
Okay. Make a strength athletics check to cut through it because it's troll. It's tough.
Can I use acrobatics?
Please
Like, that's
describe
what
how
it's-
you would do this acrobatically.
I would jump up in the air and use my body weight to land down on the sword to pierce it through its throat.
Okay, sure. Use acrobatics.
Acrobatically. Good, big God.
That sounds like you're gonna fail that and then land on your own sword.
Nat 1. Damn.
All right, yeah, you pull out your sword, you jump up, do a little front flip. The sword's underneath you. You land right on the back of its head, cleaving its head from its shoulders.
I'm gonna kick it out of the way.
All right, you kick it into the canal.
Damn it. Now I'm gonna see if it starts to grow back.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right, Gilbert.
All right. I would like to look at that troll lying there.
It's lying there.
I would like to roll 2d6 to determine my recharge.
Okay.
Okay. I would now like to shoot that asshole with a firebolt.
Go ahead. You are at disadvantage because he's prone.
Does it is it incapacitated to cancel out? Or
Fair enough, yes.
what the hell? What's the word?
Yeah, so flat roll.
You were looking for fuck him flat roll, Nala.
All right, yeah, you
Yeah,
hit it with a
that's fine.
firebolt. You singe some of the body.
19 points of singeing his body.
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
Yes, if my spell sheet would ever finish appearing on the PDF. So, I'm a quicken cast Sickening Radiance on him.
Okay. What does that do?
So, it's a 30-foot radius sphere, so I'd like to kind of target that at a point I'm not going to party. When a creature moves in the spell's area for the first time its turn or starts its turn there, the creature must make a Constitution saving throw or take 4d10 radiant damage, and it suffers 1 level of exhaustion and emits a dim greenish light in a 5-foot radius. This light makes it impossible for the creature to benefit from being invisible.
How big of a
light of
circle?
any
That sounds huge.
5-foot radius.
Oh, 5-foot
Oh.
radius. Okay, I thought you said 30, and I'm like, a 60-foot diameter
no.
sphere.
The spell itself, when I cast it, makes a 30-foot radius.
So it's a 60-foot
But the-
diameter sphere.
No. It's a 30-foot radius sphere.
Right, 60-foot diameter
When
sphere.
guys. Oh, yes, diameter. I am sorry. What the fuck am I thinking? Yeah, it's a big sphere.
Yeah,
And then
okay.
if they fail the con save, they then glow with a 5-foot
So
radius
there is
light.
nowhere you can place that won't hit friendlies.
Oh, okay, shit. So I can't just exhaust this guy to death. Okay.
I mean, you could, but you might also exhaust your friendlies to death. It's entirely up to you.
Yeah. Okay, I got none.
Okay, you do nothing. Mina.
Okay. Mina would like to walk up to the stump where the troll's head was,
Mhm.
put her sword into the stump gingerly, and then extend the sword to max length.
Okay, you have a troll kebab.
Great. The sword is on fire,
Mm-hmm.
and it's inside the troll.
Yep.
Mina would like to consume jerky now.
Okay. So you're like holding the sword with one arm and consuming some jerky with the other.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the troll comes alive while impaled on your sword.
Yep.
It starts feeling around because it doesn't have a head, and it starts kind of yanking on your sword a bit. Please make a strength athletics check to hold on to your sword.
Okay.
Can I cutting words? It's athletics check.
If
No.
Okay, I mean you can. All
Ah,
right.
I said I would. Why not? Comes back on a short rest.
Okay, well, seeing that it can't free itself, it's just going to take a swipe at you then, AGR.
Yep.
This would count as restrained attacks of disadvantage. Does an 18 hit
That is
Mina?
still going to hit me.
Okay.
Maybe I should
You
have saved
take
that.
9 piercing damage, and I need a dex save from you. You are fine.
Woohoo.
Okay, Lieutenant. The headless troll has come
So-
alive.
There is a relevant piece of information, actually. Looking at my hit points and the fact that nobody healed me, I am not fine. I am unconscious, which
Oh.
means that dex save is invalid.
It is. Your armor takes another -1 penalty.
Yes. I'm at -3.
Okay. And the troll is free, so it's going to stand up, still having your flaming sword sticking out of where its head used to be. Lieutenant, it's your turn.
Can I hit it with a 30-foot line without hitting friendlies?
Yes.
I'm gonna hit it with Agonizar's Scorcher.
Okay.
That is a dex save for half.
All right.
Number to beat is 18. This is actually less effective than Firebolt. I should have used Firebolt.
All right. Well, it got a 5. I think you hit it. 15. He falls over.
That is actually more effective than Firebolt has been, despite having lower numbers.
Okay. The troll has fallen over. Anything else?
That'll be it.
All right. Nala.
Cut its legs off.
I'm going to suggest to Lieutenant to disintegrate the damn thing.
Can't do that, Chief. Don't have the slot.
Fuck. Alright. Mina will be fine for a couple seconds, right?
I mean, even if she's not, is it really
Burble,
the end of
burble.
the world?
She'll be fine, probably. I'm going to use my last available slot for teleportation to disintegrate this thing.
Okay.
I'm going to assume it's unconscious and incapable of making the save.
Yes, that is true. It is unconscious. Technically, it's dead, but it's same as unconscious. You just hit it. Roll damage.
What was it? 10d6.
Mhm.
Except I have to upcast this to 8th level. So that is 16d6.
That's mini d6.
Oh, it would help if
We're
I...
getting into Shadowrun range D6s now.
$104 damage to the corpse.
Okay, so the corpse kind of turns into that gray dust. Now it was on this long thin fire, so that dust immediately ignites, and there's like this small little thwump. It's like a little miniature mushroom cloud forms as the dust ignites, leaving no trace of it behind.
I'm gonna have to show that to Mina when she's not... Oh shit, Mina's still dying.
Anything else, Nala?
I can't give Mina a bardic inspiration because she's not conscious enough to receive it. I can't
Correct.
heal her with a leveled spell, so I'm going to go and retrieve
I am
Mina's sword.
going to cast Cure Light Wounds at 2nd level on Mina. She gets
Okay.
2d8.
You should do so. Yes, so 2d8. Roll it.
I'm just going to be retrieving Mina's sword while War's doing that.
Neat. I like being conscious.
Yeah. But he hasn't rolled the dice yet, so you're not conscious yet.
I know, I'm waiting. I'm waiting to be conscious.
There you go.
Yay, that was nice.
All right, you guys are out of initiative.
Okay.
Mina's sword is in the water.
Nah.
In the water? No.
It's on the bridge.
Yeah. It's where the troll was.
Oh, I thought the troll dove back into the water. Okay.
No, it died.
Nah.
And then it got disintegrated,
exploded.
and then its disintegrated ashes ignited like a small little dust cloud fire.
Mina
will
will take her sword.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You know, when you get a chance, that thing went up in flames pretty nice. I think you'd like to see that.
Mina is going to locate her jerky on the bridge and continue to consume her jerky.
You continue to consume your jerky. Okay.
Is there like troll dust on it?
She will blow the dust off.
Well, was it in a pouch or was it the jerky itself?
I mean, she was gnawing on a piece
Ah,
of jerky.
okay. I should have made you roll to choke on it. No. All right. Yeah, you can blow off the troll dust. What you guys
Right.
up to?
So
Well, I think out of character, I think I need to call it here. And I don't know if you guys have enough individuals to keep going, but
They do.
No, because I'm about to call it myself.
Okay. Well, how about we'll just
Yeah.
end it here then? So
All
I've
right.
I've still got my 4 little motes of stars, but I am pooped on all my strong magic.
right. So now just make sure you note down that you have those 4 stars still going for next week.
Yeah, I just kept track in the limited features.
thanks for running. That was a lot of fun.
You're welcome. Have a good night. I'm just
Have
adding
a
up
good night.
XP.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait until I see the XP, and then I will abdicate. I will leave.
So, based off of that fight, are we able to piece together something less dangerous than disintegrate that would kill them, and what exactly they were?
I don't know. The fire was not doing as much as one might have hoped.
Fire and radiant didn't seem to keep their regeneration from
2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it was not incredibly effective. I like disintegrate